Royal Truth Radio Show on Little Raleigh Radio Station, starring Reese Royal, Royalty, Stars Pen, and yours truly, I am Queen Aisha. Truth is, your listening experience has just been upgraded. Truth is, we're ready. Are you? Here's your host, Reese Royal.
Hey, kings and queens, this is Reese Roy on Little Raleigh Radio with the Royal Truth, and we are back. And you know how I have to start my show. There's no other way, but you have to be respectful with it. Our mission is to be informative with accurate knowledge, never to direct, but only guide you towards the truth. I want to thank God for life and the opportunity for us to come together. And a shout out, as always, to my lovely Linda B. I love you. And as well, our music director, Puma Kaz, he got us a nice little bit of music today for us to go through, and I can't wait to actually start that up with you. But our True Squad, as it always stands, you see, it's also we got Royalty. Okay, you know we have Queen Aisha. We're gonna represent for her because you know she's doing her moves. I know if you've been watching on Facebook, she's doing her things. And we, of course, we got Star Pins up in here as well, and our honorary member, as always, you know, Mr. Shy Jason Roberts. But let's do for the first time in a long time. We got everybody up here. We got Royalty, Stars Pen, and we have did I put y'all up in here? I hope y'all be in here. Can y'all be heard? Can you hear you? I want to make sure we hear you. Great.
Yep, we hear you.
Okay, I want to make sure they can hear you.
Yeah, but would have been nice if you had a
Hey,
warning
you
if you was gonna be
guys.
blasting that music in our ear too.
Oh yeah. Right. See how they ever started with me. Look, they left y'all. They know they left me last couple of weeks by myself. And they want to come in and start chiming in on me. That's just I expect that from you,
Well, it's all love. It's all love. We
Look,
gotta make up. We gotta make up for the 2 weeks that we missed. I know, uh, Stars Pants has been busy as well. We've been both traveling and doing our thing. She's doing her thing. I see her on Facebook. She's making moves out there. So
yeah,
you know,
going right into it, catching up
my
with the squad. Star, I'm gonna let you take the floor for that, baby, because you have been making your moves. So tell us
Okay.
everything. Go ahead.
Hey, you
Just let it go.
guys. I am out here and taking in some nature this afternoon, this evening. It feels so good out here. But yeah, I did just come back from Jersey. I had an awesome time. I got to meet some really, really dope people. So shout out to everybody that was there at the Mother's Day weekend. I got some more shows coming up. Of course, our stuff we have, and then I also have a few surprises. I'm gonna be in a couple of movies. So I'm super excited about that. Everybody keeps saying, because I say, oh, little Tubi movies, but Tubi is a big deal. So just because you can go to your screen and you're gonna be able to push the button and get Star, that's cool for me.
Right,
So
exactly.
I'm
I
loving
don't care
it.
how you're doing it. It's just that you're doing it. Right
That's
there, you know,
right. So shout
people
out to Keith
YouTube,
Powell.
you streaming, you gonna still get some love and some money. So I don't care what it is.
Absolutely,
well,
absolutely.
I commend you. I'm actually envious right now because you're doing what I want to do,
Yeah.
No,
and
that's
that
that
that,
that
that
paves the way for us.
that's awesome though. That's awesome. I didn't know that movie part.
Yeah.
So that's good. I can't wait. You keep me posted. I'm a definitely
Yes.
be on Tubi.
Yeah,
Yes.
we actually filmed it. So we filmed it a couple of weeks ago out in Virginia. So shout out to my LEP family, Keith and Jerome and all those guys. They just embraced me and put me into the family. And I was actually supposed to play one role, but I got another one, and now I'm going to be in a couple of more of the other movies. So yeah, you're going to be seeing me a little bit, and
Good.
definitely going to be trying to incorporate some of our stuff. Like our talent. Maybe he can come out and film us doing a show and incorporate that into one of the movies.
Hey,
Because a lot of Keith stuff is really independent, and we go off the dome and improv and make stuff up on set. So I'm almost certain that that'll be some good opportunities for all of us to do some big things.
Well,
okay.
the good thing about that, and I'm sorry to cut you off, bro, is it's just positive that black entrepreneurs are out here doing that thing. I don't care how low you start or wherever,
Yeah,
but you have to start somewhere, and it's doing the positive things.
yeah.
It makes me so proud to even be in the room with somebody that's involved with something like that. So
Oh, thank you, thank
Yeah,
y'all.
exactly.
Little old me. That just paves the way for all of us, y'all. Because then we incorporate our juice. We drinking our juice on set, and everything just comes full circle. I think, and I think it's just gonna be some dope stuff coming up. It
That's
really
what
is.
I wanted to get you because you were saying all those great things about the movies. Let's talk about that juice though. That was remember because Bruh said, don't leave them off scene. Let's bring that on screen because yes, pomegranate and watermelon. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. There you go. There you go. Y'all
This
look.
is the actual morning sex.
Okay.
So this is the real strong pick me up. It has aloe vera, echinacea drops. It has lemons, limes, pineapple, cucumber, aloe vera, sea moss. So there's a plethora of stuff in this little tiny jar.
Okay.
And one of these a day, I promise you, you'll start to feel a lot different about a lot of different things. This is good for my skin. Like I've noticed my skin is wonderful. I've gotten addicted to the carrot medley. That one is really, really
Oh
good. So
yeah.
I'm looking to have a juice bar really soon.
I
Maybe
want to
find
try
a
the
little
carrots
spot.
too. I definitely want to try the carrots too. Oh my God.
Yeah,
You
they're
just
all good. So I do the medley, and I've been doing some research on some other people with some juice companies and kind of seeing what's out there. And I'm having fun with it. The popsicles will be coming out soon,
So
in a week or two actually. So I'm
so
excited about the popsicles. That's going to be a fun, nutritional snack for the kids.
throw the plug
And
out there.
they're good.
Throw the plug
So
out there. Where can people get this? Where can they order your drinks from?
right
well,
now.
right now you're just gonna have to bear with me because we're working on all the logistics, the website, and
Okay.
getting all of that stuff up because I'm still playing with the flavors. But right now you can email me at asa.beauty@yahoo.com, or you can just hit me up via Instagram or Facebook for now, and I'll get your orders out to you.
Okay.
Right
Yeah.
now, and I have a lot. Like people are really committing to healthiness, and hopefully we can get some contracts with some health plexes and some of the yoga studios and the gyms, and yeah, just get it out there. Climax Beverages, y'all say the name, say the name.
And look, yeah, so I'm saying, and get me some information I can put in the local spotlight, so I can at least put it up there with the elite, the website or the phone number, because the other one's the same way. Just so
Yeah.
let people know that this juice is available now. As you get the logistics together, they is still available now. Because I'm going making my order online right now for watermelon and pomegranate right now. So just go ahead and make my order.
I
This is a
got you.
direct call, and I'm just making sure I want mine. I know I want that. When I saw that, I was like, oh, I gotta call her right now.
Yeah,
I
it's
gotta
really
call her
good, and that one has a few little surprises in it. So I put like the red navel apples in it, the blood oranges. So it's a lot of little different little ingredients in that one, and it's really good, and they're really healthy. But right now, like I said, we're just starting out, and I have contract orders, so it's easy for me to get them out right now. So if you just DM me or email me, you can give them my number. I
Mhm.
don't mind that. You can text me, and I'll get your orders out. Because right now, I like for somebody to say, okay, I need for bloating, or I need this for my skin, or I need to cut down on mucus, or I need my asthma worked on.
You just mentioned
Sinus,
two right
these
there. I
kind of things.
want
So
the
right now
mucus
I'm personalizing them, but
hair.
there are like 5 automatic drinks that are always going to be available.
Great.
Good.
Y'all hear that now? This is the first, the first time you're getting to hear about, and what's our official name? I'm sorry, I don't want to say anything wrong.
Climax
Climax Breath.
Beverages.
Mm.
Say what now?
The CB Climax Beverages.
Climax Beverages.
Yep.
Climax Beverages. I like that name. Okay, Climax
Yeah,
Beverages.
me too.
Y'all look.
Does any of them have Viagra in it? No, I'm just joking.
Oh,
No, and let me tell you something. You're not gonna need that. I promise you. This is all natural stuff.
natural.
One thing I will put up my disclaimer: you can't use this for a day or two and think that it's gonna change anything. You have to be consistent and make it a way of life, which is why I target people that are doing health moves and have health needs. Even for women, the perfect pom pom is like it's love, like sweetness all the time. Pineapple,
You said
papaya.
the perfect boom boom. I love that. I love
Yeah,
that. I
that's
love
the
that.
name of it. And it's
Okay.
really
Well,
pretty and
hey,
pinkish, so
you
it's
are
really
what you
pretty.
eat. You are
You
what.
are
That's all I gotta say. You are what you eat.
I'm gonna
So
give you
That's
that.
right.
I'm not gonna touch that one with the exact same brother catching up with the squad. Royalty, what do you got to share with us? What kind of moves have you been making?
well, you already know I can't discuss a lot of my moves, but I have been moving. Just a lot of traveling. That's why I missed the last couple of shows. Just from Kansas City, don't ask me why, but Kansas City to Key West, Florida, and upcoming going to Chicago, and it's just a lot of traveling that with the career that I'm in right now. Um, Hopefully it won't be that long. I'll be done with all this traveling soon, and then we can concentrate more on the rural truth. But it's always good to finally get back to see. my family, because y'all are my family. I know I'm not on social media much, and it's just because of my workload. So I might pop in and see something real quick, and I'm just not up there a lot. But hopefully things will change here for me soon.
Well, and as my brother said, we are a team, as we are partners. I am my brother's keeper, so I've been keeping up with Royal Truth Entertainment, and we've been doing our things here. We have put our hiatus on Love and Laughter until June 16th. We will discuss that later in the show, and as well as we have the Preparation Social, which we'll talk later in the show. But catch up with Reese Royal. Reese Royal he got a wedding he's doing. Thank you, Mr. Andre Williams, for letting me actually perform. I'm actually going to sing Ribbon in the Sky as she walks down the aisle, so I feel very honored with that. And as well as I'm actually doing the family reunion, the Patterson family reunion on Memorial Day weekend. So Reese is going to do a little mini tour in one day. And I'm going to be down there actually singing at this family reunion. And then coming up in July, at the end of June, I am doing a praise worship expo. Me and my sister are going to go sing No Ways Tired for him and give him a little bit of spiritual loving. And then actually for the prostate and cancer awareness on August 12th in Durham, I will be performing at that as well. So this is just supporting these things because our Purple Social, if everybody don't know, our cause is lupus awareness. We need to let people know about the fact that men and women both get lupus. What is this? It's you really can't tell. It's kind of crazy how you realize when you look at Tony Braxton and Nick Cannon, both these individuals have lupus. But how can you tell? What do you know? How can you see it? It's more in their actions and their gestures. So more awareness about that situation is what we're going to do for the Purple Rain Social. So that's catching up with us, y'all. And I wanted to, of course, bring up something else that happened last week here that I have to share a couple of those thoughts with you. I brought a couple of things to share that with, but I'm going to start with this right here. I decided that the show is going to be dedicated to a little bit about what I want y'all to look into about Love to Love You, a great documentary. But before this woman here was around, this is woman right here that she just did things to me, and I appreciate everything she did to me. We're going to give a little bit of her, and we'll be right back, of course, with our topics of the day. Okay,
I was just about to ask you. You ain't mentioned nothing about you going to see your wife.
Oh, look, y'all ain't ready for that because y'all not ready for that.
Okay. Not put the clip up there.
Yes, it did. 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 You know what did he think? Did he not think that he don't think that I am gonna?
And you gonna have them clips for a lifetime.
Yo,
like I could just see it.
Yo, this was the funny part about it though. When I went to the concert, I knew I felt the concert 7:45. He said, "Well, we're gonna leave at 7:15." I'm like, "Okay, I ain't controlling this. I'm just gonna take the ride." We're taking this ride, and then I'm starting seeing traffic getting crazy, seeing we ain't moving. I'm looking on my GPS of how far away I am away from the place the whole entire time, right? So then when it was getting to the point that the stage was about to start, I was like, okay, yo, man, how long you think when you get down there? It's going to take about another probably 20 minutes. I looked at and said, it took me 13 minutes to walk this 1.1 mile. I jumped out that Uber. I said, I'll see you later, man. I walked. I made my way to that show, and I got there just as Luda stopped and just as Janet started, where I'm supposed to be. So I was excited, of course. I'm telling you,
I know you enjoyed yourself.
She just, boy, I was hoarse. I was singing and doing all dance moves, getting the food. I was enjoying because it was so much fun for her to sing that much of the show. I love my baby by real. She normally do a lot of lip singing, but she's saying 70% of this whole entire show. I was stunned and also very, very touched because it was, but it was all songs I haven't heard, like So Much Better and Feedback, certain songs that were more the recent tracks. She had her medleys of her oldies, but she tore them up, of course. But when she got to these new songs, she showed out, and I wish I could have saw when Busta did What's Gonna Be when he did was at Madison Square Garden. He only came on that show, and then also Lil' Kim opened up for one show that Luda couldn't make it to, which I believe was in Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure exactly one, but I didn't make a difference. I saw Janet. That was all I needed. Nothing else mattered whatsoever. So y'all, since we had so much time about opening or catching up catching up. I'm gonna go ahead because I want to go into this story here because I sent y'all the article. I hope y'all read it. If y'all didn't, I'm gonna just tell you the highlights that I got from the story. It did not make any sense. We'll be right
Boy.
back. Yeah.
Which one? About the kids?
And y'all know that's my baby saying, damn, baby. She was in there. That's Janet Jackson from the album Unbreakable. And yes, she was in my state this month. And yes, I got to see her. Happy birthday to her, her 57th birthday. Yes, she's wearing a beautiful leopard dress for her birthday. And it's my my wall saver. So anyway, we can continue on and get into the story of the day, y'all. This is this story right here that we're about to discuss. No family ties. Let me explain you why there are no family ties in this situation. This gentleman did a ancestry DNA test on his oldest child. Once he did the test, found out he was no kin to that child. So he decided to do a DNA test on his next two children. He was no kin to them either. So he stopped and did not do the last one because he said he did not even want to feel or go there. So of course he addressed this with her. And this is the part of the story I don't know if y'all read, to her dying day, because she committed suicide, never admitted that those weren't his kids.
Yeah.
Did it say why she committed suicide? I didn't read it.
No, it didn't clarify why, when, or how. I mean, that she just did it. I mean, she had been quiet the whole entire situation. He kept on trying to do his daddy duties anyway, and yeah, she turned around and never explained the situation to him. But it came out to be more than that. Those kids don't well, they're kin to each other. They all have the same mothers, but they didn't all have the same daddies. The DNA, those
the
three.
the thing with that is, you know, when somebody is reared by someone, even if you marry into a relationship with a child and that child calls you dad, I mean, I can kind of imagine if he's a good man, he's still gonna be a father to those kids.
Right.
Oh, he
Um,
honestly has no choice. Like, you can't
Right.
even, at this point, those are his kids. He's raised each one of those children since birth.
Right.
So when I watched the TikTok, honestly, he was quite calm at the moment. I think it had been a minute, and I noticed that he talked about how he wouldn't talk to her and how they were trying to co-parent, and you know,
Right.
they're still husband and wife. They're still in the same house, you know, for a minute there until he decided
Right.
to get out and go get a hotel room. What they never really talked about is where these children's fathers are, like, and
Right.
who are they. And at this point, it's really, really the worst luck of the draw that not one of those kids are his.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean? Like, and out of all of this, all three, I could see one, but you
yeah.
talking about all of them?
All of them.
That's
well,
a
That
lot.
and
that's a
I'm
lot.
not glad that this happened to him, but the stigma is there are always deadbeat dads, right? Deadbeat dads. Well, honestly, I think this is a deadbeat mom
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
for not telling him in the beginning, because you know it was wrong. You know that was wrong. Um, it's just like, and this is another show in itself, but a lot of men, the majority of men are given the title deadbeat dad for whatever reason, but a lot of people don't look at the circumstances. They don't look at the financial burden that is put on certain individuals to where they might want to be a good father, but they can't afford to because some women and the government actually take men for every. I'll use my brother, for example, my younger brother, you know, wanted to be a good father, wanted to be in his kids' lives, wanted to do everything, but when he got his paycheck, he had $20. They took his whole paycheck, and he has $20. And how is this man supposed to live? You got to live with my parents. You got to stay with friends, and you don't even know if the kids are getting the money or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so it's tough to me when someone says a deadbeat dad, and then to have a situation like this to where a female is actually doing this to a man, and you're married. So I mean, oh my God, this is, I can go, like I said, this is another show, and we can get deep
Yeah.
with it. But yeah,
Yeah. Because you're talking about years that have gone by, you know, in this relationship. And to me, that was the hardest part. It's like, gosh, she actually, what kind of person can live? I don't know. It's not about the rest of the world, But I know when it comes to me, I find it very hard to lie with a straight face. Um, so most people that know me know when I'm lying because I just don't do that well. So to be able to carry out that big of a lie for all of those years,
It's
she a special kind of person. So I hope that it was better for her to do what she did, which it never is. If somebody commits suicide, please call the 1-800 number. Or is thinking of committing suicide. Of course, we want to put that disclaimer
get
out there.
help. Get someone to talk to. Whoever you need to, get someone to talk to, because that's where we're
Absolutely.
ugly here. Because she was very selfish. This is my problem with her right now. These
Yeah.
poor kids out here, especially, and this time went home with not even not knowing who their fathers are
Yeah.
at this
He
point,
may not have even known.
which that would be
And apparently,
another
it's
show.
kind of weird. Like I said, that none of them, for that to be her husband, none of them are his.
None of them. None of them. I
So
mean, at least one.
yeah, I
But
question what
I mean,
was
well,
really
let's say
going
this
on in
much.
that house.
He did not do a test on the last one because he didn't like my brother was just saying. He was so attached to the baby, he didn't even want to know if that wasn't or was his child. So he
Yeah.
didn't do a test on that last child. Now, by this time, maybe he has. But at the time of what I read and saw, he did it. He stopped at the knee baby because he
Yeah,
didn't
he
even
did.
know that even the last one wasn't his either. You
He
know,
probably won't. He probably won't do it though.
and I mean, I will understand if he didn't. In true honesty, I understand if he didn't. Y'all, I want to take at least this moment here to give you, like we always do, our movers, shakers, and go-getters. We've already heard about, baby. See, now I'm doing Harvard already. I feel bad. You go ahead and you tell them again about yours first, since I'm gonna go through the movers and the shakers. You the first mover, so you go ahead and shake a little bit and tell us a little bit about, at least, again, tell us about more sex, every last one of them. At least the one, the name, the one is that I love. Give me that name so I can at least get that stuck in my head.
Which one? The morning sex, a quickie, the perfect pum pum, a
The
back shot.
perfect boom boom is the one with the watermelon.
The perfect pum pum is for girls.
Okay, no, I want that one. I want the watermelon. Which one is that? What's the name?
That's a back shot.
Excuse me.
That's a back shot.
That's a back shot.
That's a back
Ooh,
shot.
we gotta rip that name. All right, and then let me go into the movers and shakers. Okay, I want to say I want a back shot, but I'm gonna basically say this time here I will think I will want that. She was right there, and we leave it be there as we always. Cause my girl is in here, Queen Aisha. She has her shop going up now. Y'all can sip and design and art, do your artwork at her place in Winston-Salem. She had a great send off on that first week of May. And I know she had to postpone the last event, but they're getting it all back moving again. Please support our Queen Aisha. She says she miss us, but she's making moves. All of us are, actually. No disrespect, all of us are. But she's actually, I feel she got a new home, a new city, and she's making herself that queen of Winston-Salem. So she's already our queen, and I'm giving her that time out. She ain't going nowhere. We have to go down there and get her, like me and Star Pen said we're gonna do. We'll go down there and get her, and we'll be down there with her and do the show with her if it comes to that. But please, if you're in Winston-Salem, go out there and get your little sip and design, and actually let's draw out some pictures, do something. She has great music and good camaraderie there. Please support, as well as Quality Glams. You'll get to see her because she's partners with actual Royal Truth Entertainment, me and my brother, for our Purple Rain Social. That chair you see right there will be what I'll be sitting in singing my song Bullshit. And I'm actually enjoy that night with her. Great drinks, food. DJ's going to be giving you Prince all night long. We have an after party from 11 to 2 and a special royal breakfast in the morning from 6 to 10. So I hope you all can make it out to the Purple Rain Social. And Miss Quality Graham Precious Moore is making that move. And Miss Star Pins will give you some spoken word. And Reese's might do a little special performance too. We'll talk about that later. Derek's spot. He finally got a spot. He didn't give me the information like I asked him about the show, but I'm telling you now, he got a spot. And he has a spot where you can get his banana pudding, again, strawberry, cheesecake, cherry, chocolate, and I want this chestnut cookie. I really want a chestnut cookie. He's not gotten into it yet. And get right now, 919-236-4108. That's what I told you, Queen. Give me one of these right here, and we can put this and promote you continuously on with your juices with the same way as well.
Gotcha.
So, Donna said she would get it to me. She didn't get it yet, but I know she has a special guest I wanted to mention, but I can't right now. But it is still Hot Topics with Donna every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 8:30. Jules is on Facebook Live. Please always support, and as well as her book. We have said it. It's in Perfect Marriage Saved by Grace. Please, her book's still out there doing a thing. Me and Me and Alan talked yesterday. Purpose Pod is making its moves as usual. It's like I said, tomorrow, y'all. If you're watching this, just tune in tomorrow at 7 o'clock, and you can watch the Purpose Pod. I'm not sure who's on the show this week, but he was going to pick up his daughter in South Carolina, and then after that, we did not talk any longer. But I got his book, Can I Speak? And you definitely have to read that. Poetry that really inspires you, just like Queen's poetry inspires you. Because I don't have her book up either. We're going to discuss that when she gives me the promotion as well. And as the last but not least, me and my brother's cousin, I talked to her yesterday as well. She's actually performing her first wedding. Okay, she's performing her first wedding, and guess what day, bro? She's doing the wedding on June 10th. So she can't make it to the Purple Social, but she is performing her first wedding. So I praise my cousin doing her thing, her first wedding. I hate I can't be there because I would want to support her on this. But on Wednesdays nights at 8 o'clock, Facebook Live, Smiley Praise. Please support my cousin and also get her book, Evolve Black Girl. Support her as well. All of us, my brother, we're working on that book too. We get into it. Trevorly said she'd get it to me. She didn't get it to the pop-up weddings in Durham. I want to give you more promotion than this, other than that you see this beautiful picture of her. But she has not got information to me. But if you want to, Trevorly Ellis, if you're on Facebook right now, because right now we're going live through Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So you can catch us anyway, and we're going to have the promotions of the smaller pieces of this you can catch on on my page and hopefully on my brother's page as well, if we can get that all worked out with the sisters that we're dealing with. And all the artwork you've seen that we do, all the artwork for my flyers, all the artwork for my cover art, for my singles and my album that's coming out, Devotion. Brian Williams did this, y'all. He's on Facebook as well. You can actually find him there and support him as well. Please give him business. Everybody who sees my work wants him to do the work, and I've been sending it out to him, and he's been thankful. But it doesn't hurt. Always more business is better business. You know all that. We all know that works out. So that's here and there. And y'all, now we're coming back together. I want to take a break and come back because we are making good moves fast. I'm getting through everything because I want to get to this last topic because it really moved me, y'all. It really, really moved me, and I can't wait to get into it. So I was introduced to this woman by this particular song right here. But after watching Love to Love You, which is actually done by Brooklyn Sedana, who I did not know played Vanessa on My Wife and Kids, she actually did this documentary about her mother, Miss Donna Summer. I learned so much about the First Lady of Love, and I appreciate that time. But the funny part about this, y'all, my first interaction or first album I ever bought is the song I'm about to play for you now. So we're going to play this right quick and come back with talking about this awesome documentary, y'all. I'm going to give you some high points of it. I'm not going to you don't want to see it regardless, but the information I'm going to give you is going to inspire you to want to see it. But this song right here is actually the song that got me introduced to her. So let's check out Donna Summers with She Works Hard for the Money. And we'll be right back.
I don't know why every time I hear that song, I think about an old Eddie Murphy 48 Hours movie or something.
The same producers, I believe. But the funny thing, I didn't know she wrote all her music too. So she has something to do with that. But it does remind you of even the Pointer Sisters song, Neutron Dance and all that. It just has that same kind of feel. Those writers doing that same time.
The old 80s movie, yeah.
Yes, exactly. I do agree. Y'all, that's what, as we about to get into it, we kind of talked about it outside the show. I don't want to go too much now because people are watching, and we're going to go ahead and get right into this documentary. Just want to let that song first, a piece play, because, funny to me, that's how I got introduced to her. Well, not introduced to her. I paid attention to her. Let's say it like that. It was 1983. I was 13. I paid attention that She Was Hard for the Money album cover was ass. It was it got my attention. She was beautiful. I mean, she's a beautiful woman. And this is the one thing I'm gonna say on the outskirts before we get into the actual topic. It was really hard. Honestly, the whole time I watched it, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It was like maybe 15 times through the whole documentary. I thought I was looking at Kelly Rowland. It looked just like Kelly Rowland.
Oh wow! Did I just do you like Kevin Hart did Don Cheadle?
something like that. See, but yeah, she looked just like Kelly Rowland for real. Oh,
I know she ain't gonna just. I know she ain't gonna just sit there and drink that in front of
I
us,
know,
right?
I know. I'm just saying. I'm about to say the same thing too. I'm like, really? Is this a commercial? And what is the flavor? That's that. That's morning sex, right?
This morning sex, and I'm having it in the afternoon.
All right now. I guess it's all for all time. Sex is for any time. Anytime it can be.
It is, but it's still your jump starter. So you want to get that jump start in the morning. It's lemon, lime, ginger, turmeric, black pepper, a few other little goodies in there. So if you're an energy freak and you need to get up and go, this is
That's
your
good.
drink. Yeah.
We'll see you again. But am I going to see you before our performance? Because I really want to get my I'm gonna call it a watermelon drink.
Yeah, I'll come. I can meet you somewhere, or I can mail them to you. Now, look, we can figure it out, though.
Yeah, please. I want to.
And then that must be because they're kind of small, so they must be really, really, it doesn't take much,
How many
and
Well,
that's
ounces?
and that's
these
what's
are the
good.
actual wellness shots. So it's packed with like a big whole bunch of ginger root, um, 4 lemons, peel and all. So it's really really strong. And then the turmeric is a depression fighter. It activates depression. The black pepper activates the turmeric. The cayenne pepper opens up your sinuses. So it's really strong. But the other juices, the 8 ounce ones, they're a little different. They're juices. But all your wellness shots, even the pomegranate ones, are a lot stronger than your regular 8 ounce size ones.
Okay. Okay. All
And
right.
that goes to show that doing things naturally, you don't need much.
Right.
Right,
Right.
right. You can. I did the watermelon. I can use a whole watermelon. And of course, if I put, well, I'm not going to give you all my secrets, but I will say this: a whole watermelon, and you definitely want to use whatever fruit you use. Make sure you get the seeds. When I cut my apples, if I drop the seeds, I get them and put them back in the juicer, not on the floor, you guys. I mean, if it's on my cutting board. You always want to juice the grapes with seeds in them.
Okay.
I use the orange, the peels, the lime, the peels, sweet potatoes. Mm. Like I'm gonna definitely give you that one, Reese, so you can try the sweet potato drink.
Do you have
Sweet
anything
potatoes, carrots.
for stomach? Like if you like uneasy stomach. Yeah, I know you got one for directly for
hmm
that.
And this one right here, the morning sex is also good for hangovers. So in the morning, it'll get you back right, keep you from getting sick and throwing up. Ginger, ladies, that's our best friend. You want to consume more ginger as much as you
I
can.
love ginger.
Cucumbers is a diuretic. It's gonna keep you moisturized. It's wonderful for the skin. The cucumbers and the carrots. So just about every drink has almost all of those ingredients in them anyway.
That one right
Um,
there is good for the face too. I remember you mentioned that. I want that as
they
well. Yeah,
all
just
are.
talking about the end. Let me get back to it. But yeah, I definitely, girl, I need you. I need that. I want that. Hold on a second. Hey y'all, she works hard for the money. That is Miss Donna Summer. That was her hit in 1983. That's how I got introduced to this awesome lady. But I am so glad that her daughter took the time out to put this amazing thing together here. If y'all have not seen it, y'all need to check out the lid. Love to Love You, Donna Summer is what it's been called. Love to Love You, Donna Summer. And this is where I wanted to take this last few moments of this show before I got to box office to mention this awesome documentary that really got me to understand why I'm putting up here the first lady of love, because she deserves that title for that reason. She wrote that song. She was actually a big hit in Germany first. She did an actual Broadway show in Germany. Someone they over there is very rare for Black women. She got a lot of attention. It wasn't hard. She was beautiful in the first place. But again, she took the moment out to write a song that's really basically, no disrespect, y'all, disrespect. Just like she said, morning sex, it's an orgasm. If you listen to Love You Baby, it's basically a orgasm. And because of that, it went to number two. And from that point on, her career started to soar and go crazy. She released Bad Girls, and Bad Girls with hot stuff. She had again, Last Dance. She went through I Feel Love. Her Feel Love is the reminiscence of the beginning of house music. To its real core of what every chord is on there. So it's intriguing. I want to give her that credit because when I heard it, it was sounds that were never used before. It was introduced to Studio 54 and it just took over. So it was amazing. And so as well as that, this is what really got me is the woman from My Wife and Kids, Vanessa Brooklyn Sedano, which is Sedano's her father's last name. She is actually Donna Summer's baby girl, because she had 3 girls, and this baby girl was actually the one who plays my Vanessa on My Wife and Kids. So she was basically a lot older than the teenager at that point, but got away with looking like a 20-year-old because she was beautiful and stunning, and it shocked me so much. So yes, y'all, she earned the title of First Lady of Love from me. I will give that to her. Did I'm gonna go ahead and say my squad knows the same situation. Has anyone seen Love to Love You, Baby? Or no, Love to Love You by Donna Summer?
No,
Well,
I
I
haven't
looked.
watched it.
No, I looked for it last night. I couldn't find it, but you told me HBO Max.
Right. It's on HBO Max.
Yeah, I'm in the midst of watching all of them. I just got finished with Dear Mama, so I got you, Donna. I'm coming.
I'm
Yeah.
finishing up Dear Mama right now too,
Yeah.
which
Can
you
y'all
gotta
also-
go ahead and watch it, bro.
I watched it when because the next topic I'm about to go to. Actually, I watched it after I left this right here. But before there, please, if y'all, I'm behind. I may be behind on everybody on this, but if y'all have not watched the Clark sisters little documentary that Queen Latifah and Missy Elliott did,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
you saw that?
Yeah, I did.
Y'all, and no one knows this, but one of my top 3 albums, or my favorite albums of all time, one of my favorites is actually Twinkie Clark's Masterpiece, because that was an amazing concept, and I understand why, because the girl can write like no other, and it's amazing to watch it. So you have not seen that either, please take the time out to watch that as well. I know I'm giving you a whole list of stuff, y'all, but get your journal, like I put on Facebook the other day with Jennifer Lewis. Get a journal. If you don't have nothing to write, make some shit up. So just work it out and get what you need to get done. But this is what affected me the last couple of weeks. Over here, y'all. This right here. It's only a few more shows left to go to, y'all. Y'all need to go check them out and see my baby. She's out there doing her thing. She's really acting a fool.
All right, we gonna live vicariously and we gonna.
So what?
I told Janet to make sure she go check out Wed. You can still get your copy on Amazon.
Wed? Oh, hi. Yeah. I'm not. That's the funny part. I ain't gonna go there when you talking about getting wet. My mind, I don't need to hear Wet and Janet in the same sentence. That kind of messed me up there for a moment. I had to get there. This is what made me cry. It really made me cry. I had to sit down for a moment, get my head together, and I got to cry. She actually said, I'm taking a camera. I forgot. That's right. I did have a light on too.
I'm about to say the people do not want to see that, Reese. They not at the damn concert.
Yeah, and I'm sorry they missed it. But in turn, I'm happy that did I miss that. That was my baby boy. I was so happy. I'm telling you, man, I was yes. That was my baby. Now, this is we said I promised my team we discussed it outside the scene, so I'm not going to discuss this with y'all. I'm going to pass by that situation and go here and just mention the box office. Like I said before, I'm doing a good job. I'm not going too slow. I'm getting it through real fast here. The time is up, but it is. All right, y'all. I am kind of shocked by these numbers, you all. Guardians of the Galaxy, I saw it. My brother, did you say you saw it too? No, not yet. Okay, you're going to go see it. Okay. Actually, Miles went to see it. You didn't see it. I got to take Gigi to go see the Super Mario Brothers. But y'all, look at Fast X. This is the first weekend for Fast X. It only made $67 million. That's not good. I'm gonna just tell you right now, that's not good. For the first weekend, this movie did horrific. 67 million is not a good look for the first week of Fast and out of the Fast franchise period. So that doesn't make me want to go see it. So I don't know what anybody gonna say about that. So I don't think I'm gonna make it this week for that, but I'm gonna try to go see the Evil Dead Rise. I'm not a scary person. I just wanted to check it out so I can talk about it. Only reason, but other than that on that list there, I'm waiting for my Spider-Verse on June 1st. I'm waiting for the Flash on June 16th. And that's it for me on movies. Queen, do you even like to go to the movies?
I really don't. I think I don't like being in no dark theater. I can watch that mess at home every now and then. Okay, so like when Wakanda 2 came out, yes, I did go see it in the theater. I did go see Creed in the theater. So certain things.
Okay, certain things.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give. I mean, so when's the last time you went to the movies? So let's go from there. Let's go
The
from there.
last time was probably, I have to say Creed was the last one.
Now, was that good to you? Okay, because I haven't seen that either. I haven't seen that
It
either.
was okay, but I see where they're going with the storyline, and I don't like when I'm able to do that. Because then I might as well write the damn movie, right? Just
Good
call
point.
me, y'all. I
Good
can write the
point.
movie for you.
So you
The
like
rest of it,
suspense? You like suspense too?
I
You like
do, and
suspense.
it's already, you can already see where they're going with the next few sequels, and you can tell that they're trying to make a few.
Well,
So
I
it
mean,
was okay, but it wasn't like, it's not taking the place of Rocky. Like Eye of the Tiger forever. Listen, so listen, yo, never, yo,
yo,
Adrian,
me and
for
my
life.
brother were talking about that last night and how far you could go with these sequels. Yo, we were just discussing it last night.
Listen,
But
I don't care. I am a diehard Rocky from the beginning to the end. I'm watching them all,
so
but
so
this
you a
one,
Sly fan?
yes, I love Sylvester Stallone, and I do love me some Bruce Willis too. So shout out to Bruce, and we sending out prayers to him and his
Yeah,
family.
sending
Cause
prayers out to him. Glad, yeah, if you know about him,
yeah,
he's had to put his his head down in the ring for
yeah,
us his acting, but he's gave us Die Hard 1 through that one.
yes,
You can. I was there for one of the movies. I was in Baltimore when they was filming it, and I could look out my
yes.
window, look at the helicopter go down the hall, down the street. So I sat there and watched it live. So it was kind of cool. I didn't. If I left my room, my hotel room, they're gonna make me go down the street. But as long as I
Got
stayed in the
you.
building, I could look out the window and watch the movie.
Yeah.
So you might see me
Yeah,
in
I'm
movies.
I'm watching Die Hard every day. Like I'm still watching it. So yeah, I'm a huge fan. And his last movie, I can't even remember the name of it, but I just watched it on Netflix. That was really good too. And you could tell he had gotten up there in age in this movie, so it was good to see him like that in like one of his last films.
Six Sense,
Um,
Unbreakable. I mean, I can continue on with movies about him
yeah,
that
just
he
over
just
and
show
over.
you range. So I love that about him. But
Mhm.
y'all, last piece of our show here, of course, is our announcements, and we're gonna go right into some awesome ones that both actually no, they have something to do with two of the people on your screen right now. Two of these individuals on this show in on the screen are actually gonna be big parts of both of these shows. Okay, the first we want to mention right now, of course, is the Purple Rain Social. It's going to be June 10th, a celebration of Prince and Reese Royal, aka Sean Maurice Parker's birthday. We're going to actually do it and put this all together on June 10th. Please come out. My queen here is going to actually give you some spoken word. We got a special comedian that's probably coming actually through Star Pens, which
Yeah.
we'll discuss later as we get that finalize all that. And of course, myself,
Yeah.
I will be there. It's my birthday, of course. We're gonna have some food. We're gonna have enjoy ourselves from 7 to 11. Then we have an after party in the presidential suite from 11 to 2, and also a royal breakfast in the morning from 6 to 10. So if you want to take part of that, you can actually go get your tickets on Eventbrite. You can go actually call the hotel to make your hotel reservations for the rooms, and get both of them on Eventbrite. It's up to you. And also on June 16th, Tupac's birthday. Let's not forget.
Yes, it
We're gonna
is.
also have represent Royal Truth Entertainment, Love and Laughing at the House. You see, it's gonna have your girl Star Pens on there. It's gonna have music by Reese Royal and some comedy actually by Latif Zarif and Dante Williams.
Okay.
It is Latif, is it? Latif. No, I ain't gonna try that. Hosted by Janine Slaughter. I'm gonna leave that be because I'm thinking, why they do that?
Ow, Janine.
Janine's gonna actually being out there, and so in turn, y'all, please come out and support that. You can get your tickets for that on Eventbrite as well as soon as I put them on there tonight. So don't rush. Yeah, get a chance to grab onto them. And if you see what my brother has it on too, let's go make my brother big. You can see he has his on right there. He has his actual Royal Truth t-shirt. I have
Ow.
yours, Queen. So it is coming. You're gonna get yours as well. But yeah, if you want to, at this point, y'all can actually go to claimyourthrone.org and hit shop and get your. Wait, I'm sorry, but Queen, I'm getting Love and Laughter one. That's when I got to get you because you have the Royal Truth one. You don't have your Love and Laughter. for yours, right? Queen, don't you have a? Did I give you a love and laughter too?
I got a black love and laughter. I need the white one.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna give you your love and laughter shirt, the Royal Truth. You can get either both of them and just hit shop on claimyourthrone.org and you can find them there. That is the logo for the Royal Truth. That is the logo for Love and Laughter. So either one you want to get, those are your choices. As of right now, we're gonna have this series called It's Me series coming out. And I'm gonna talk to my team about it because it's kind of great. Everybody on the show, we're gonna create our own It's Me shirts and we're gonna get those all designs made and we're all gonna be wearing them because one of them said, "Who's tired of you? It's me." No, so it's me shirts is good. Obviously, gonna be saying some kind of crazy little thoughts, you know. So anyway, as we're ready now, you all, Queen, I will let you put the last, bro. What is your word for everyone today as we close out this show? I like that.
Just because we talked about it the other day, and there was a quote that you sent to me. And with the things that Star is doing right now, I'm gonna say my word for the day is success. And I'll go ahead and read your quote. So, success: see your goal, understand the obstacles, create a positive mental picture, clear your mind of self-doubt, embrace the challenge, stay on track, and show the world what you can do.
I like that.
Success. I try to find inspiration things daily. All of us need it. All of us need it. And some things it's directly to me, but sometimes I feel like something we all can actually understand and relate to, and just push us forward. I like it when a brother finds ones that really can that last longer than that day. You feel what I'm saying? It just has it's something you can just try to utilize daily to help you there. In the process of that. I honestly. My word simply, if I'm I want Queen to close us out, I will always say happiness. Happiness is like in that statement I told you before. Happiness is not a state. It's a result. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the point of view. Actually, it's not a result. It's a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice. You have to choose to be happy. You have to choose to find what makes you happy. Choose what does not make you happy, and see how you can adjust that. But to me, happiness is the key to all of this. When you're in a good mood, what do you not do? I mean, you do everything. You're open-minded. You're willing to do this. You want to do this when you're happy. When you're unhappy is when all those negative thoughts are taking control. Yes, sir, bro.
Oh no, I forgot to give a shout out to my baby.
Yes.
I forgot. So let me give that shout out to Jayla.
Hey, Jayla.
My North Carolina State graduate.
Okay.
And somebody just graduated junior to school too. Then somebody just made it to junior.
Yes, she is a junior this year, Kayla. Jayla.
There you go.
Say it right?
Yeah. Wait a minute. No. I'm talking about Jayla just graduated from state, but Joe baby was graduated.
I'm telling Jayla, she right behind her.
Okay. Did she already thought about where she wants to go?
She wants to go to A&T, but I'm still pushing for something a little closer. But I kind of want her to get that experience. Like, do the sorrow, I come through, on the weekends or whatever. You can come home.
Right.
So I want her to enjoy that experience. I do.
Give her the space.
Yeah, I think I will. It's going by so fast though. So like my friend I'm about to be a little lonely, but it'll be okay.
But guess what? I'm gonna tell you, your relationship is going to be amazing from this point on as she becomes the woman she is, and y'all separate from each other. When y'all spend time together,
shout out to the Zetas too. Shout out to the Zetas.
Yes,
congratulations. Yes, Queen.
Yes.
She is gorgeous.
Thank you.
She is, and all my nieces, all 4 of them are beautiful, and it's amazing to see all of them together. He got his own little sister sledge. He got a whole little team down himself. Glad he's not like Joe Jackson, because it would have been a whole other ball. They get to do what they want to do, which is wonderful.
Congratulations to all the ladies. Girl power, just doing the thing.
Yes, of course. I look at Black Wakanda Forever that way for that too, because I saw they had to take, but they lost that main actor. That whole Queen squad just stepped up and made that what that was, and that's how in a lot of Black families that's what happens. So I felt Coogler did a good job putting that together. Queen, what is your last word for us today?
I'm gonna kind of piggyback off of you a little bit, and I'm gonna have 2 words. I got to be extra, and it's gonna be find your space. So something I learned over the weekend when I was in Jersey, and I'm gonna make it quick. My best friend came out. We've been best friends since the 8th grade. So shout out to Tanya, shout out to Lefford, shout out to Brooklyn. And it was hard for me to see her leave. And I had to figure that out. So what I would want to say to people is we hold on to people, places, and things and times in our life that represent trauma, that may represent joy and love. But whatever it is, don't stay there and get stuck in that moment. Find your place because we all have one. And it's not where we were. We got to grow together. We can't be stuck in the 8th grade, and we can't be stuck in those memorable times. Like these are people that were around the last time I saw my mother. So all of those things that we hold on to and we wonder why, that's why they're trauma responses. So my word to everybody is find your space, and live life. Like find your space and just be in that moment. Because we don't have to stay where we had trauma and where we have all of those memories. Let's make new memories. So yeah, find your space.
Love that.
Yeah, I
Love
like
that.
it.
I want them to
I
have
like it.
just you on the screen for that, sweetheart, because your point is you said find your space. It's a lot behind you just saying that space. Space is just not that
Yeah,
space. And that's if they got you, I did.
yeah,
I know what you're speaking of. And since my
Mhm.
queen, our other queen, is not here at this point, I know what she wants to say. If no one has not told you today that they love you, know that the True Squad does love you, and you want to have peace and love for all you out there. See you catch us actually another 2 weeks, and we'll
yeah.
be back in here. And we're in this show with somebody I do know very well. You know,
Who is that?
I
Who is
think I
that?
know this guy. This guy has a new song that's called "I Won't Leave." And so, you all, we're not leaving you. We'll be back in 2 more weeks. All right, peace and love.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Nature.
All
All right, brother.
right,
Had to
bro.
had to end with the sky.
Yeah, you know he did. All right.